So you join us here at the workshop today, and we're lucky enough at Classics World to get a vast array of interesting cars to tinker with. And today we've got a 1965 Wolseley Hornet Mark II, but it's no ordinary Wolseley Hornet Mark II, is it, Alex? Tell us a little bit about it.
No, this little car here was lucky enough to be chosen to be one of the safety cars at the Goodwood Revival in 2019, which is why, as you can see on the door, we have got safety car stickered on it. Took part in the Mini 60 shenanigans and also led round Dario Franchitti in a Ferrari, amongst other things, as part of the event. Tastefully modified, customised, de-seamed at the front, smoothed, different engine, different drivetrain.
Right.
Lots of subtle little bits, reversing lights, all kinds of bits.
It's really nicely done. Wow. I can't help but notice that inside, lovely though it is, you've got the stock seats, which is all well and good, but these ones are a little bit...
tired. I think tired or disastered. Basically, for safety car duties, you've got to have a big bucket seat so you can wear a crash helmet.
Right.
But unfortunately, with them in position, you can't get in the back, which isn't much cop when you're actually in the real world. So I've got the original ones in for everyday use, but as you've just said, they've caught fire in a previous life, and the bottoms have fallen out of both of them. You can see this one's split.
Oh, yeah.
And the bottom's fallen out of both.
We might have the solution. I think we can help you out, because we happen to have some nice bucket seats from BB Classics to put in here. And I think
sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think they'll suit the car down to the ground. So let's go check them out.
Let's give it a whirl.
While Alex sticks the kettle on, I unbox our lovely new seats. So these are the seats. They arrived from BB Classics in typical unboxing fashion. Let's see what we've got. There we go. Ooh, these are nice. So this is the BB1 GT style seat. Went for the nice fabric centres because maybe a bit cooler in the summer months, but they've got this nice sort of quilted pattern on the side. And then a provision for a headrest, which I've clearly left in the box. Because I'm so well prepared, I haven't brought a knife, so you'll just have to take my word that these are the headrests and they fit nicely in the top of the seat. After test fitting the headrests, the new seats are looking good. Before we can fit them though, we need to get the old ones out. Now people say Minis are hard to work on, but getting the seats out is so easy, it's almost untrue. Just 2 bolts to hold it in, so just need a 7/16 spanner and a socket, or 2 spanners. Just whip out the 2 bolts. And there we go. Bob's your uncle. Should just lift the seat out and out it comes. So in order to put our bucket seats in the Mini, we need to fit the subframes and the runners. To do this, you have to locate the holes on the bottom of the seat with a pick or similar, and then what we did is we just put a little bit of copper grease on and just wound the bolts in just so that we know we're not going to cross thread them. We need to get the runners on first. So you need to make sure you've got them in the correct orientation as shown in the instructions. So they go around this way with the pins on the inside. Just before you put the runners on, you need to put these spaces in between. So I'll just line that up there. With the runners loosely bolted on, next the slider handle gets slotted between them. Leaving the bolts on the runners loose makes this a bit easier since there's less tension on the handle. Also, make sure the runners are lined up with each other so the seats slide straight. Then it's a case of bolting on the subframes that mount the seats to the cross member of your Mini, or Wolseley in this case. With the subframes bolted onto the runners, everything needs one last check before fitting. So we've put our back bolts in to hold the subframe to the runners, and we've also got the front ones in as well. We've got those ones the other way up because when you put the subframe in the car, if the thread extends too far, it will hit the cross member and the seat won't fit flat. So all we need to do now is just go around, tighten everything up one last time, just make sure everything is nipped up and it's ready finally to go in the car. Just carefully manoeuvre that in there. Slot them. in there like that. Both nuts are done up finger tight until both sides are located, then tightened up with a ratchet. Finally, the headrests can go in to complete the look, and we're done.
Well, looking at them sat in there, Jeff, they're looking pretty mighty fine.
Yeah, actually, that's improved at no end, doesn't it?
The proof is in the sitting, I suppose.
Yep.
And then a test drive. Ooh.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. For starters,
headrest is a perfect height, and it's not getting in the way of the all-important hat.
Well,
let's give it a whirl.
They're not collapsed as well, which is
No,
always a start, isn't it?
the bottom is not on the floor.
Yeah. No, very nice indeed. I like these.
Yes, they are bob on.
Yeah, a big improvement.
Straight away, the driving position, your eye line is through a sensible part of the screen. You're a nice height for the rear view mirror.
But the most surprising thing is, they're comfortable, aren't they?
They are.
They are comfortable.
Not going to end up with a cramp in my ankle or right knee. The other thing is, at no point do I actually use full throttle.
To be fair, it really does get along. It really does.
Yeah.
What size engine was this again?
It's 1100.
1100.
Yeah. It's 1186.
That's quite a big overbore.
It's only 100,000.
No, job well done, I think.
Jobs are good, and these seats are fantastic.
Yeah, they are comfy, aren't they?